Well, 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 what do we have here? This is another keyboard. This one is also from Epomaker. They sent me over the Brick 87, which is awesome. 80% keyboard, you can see 10 keyless. Dedicated directions here. For me, that's key. Some people like the very compact style, which is fine. For me, though, having dedicated directions is very, very useful for me. Dedicated function keys and that is very, very useful for me because I actually do use them quite a bit. Some people don't. Right? If you don't need them, then you don't need them. I do. Typically they have good documentation, nice little manual in it, which is good because it gives you, kind of your combinations there. He looks like a street thug dude with a sword from River City Ransom. We get a USB-C to A to plug it in wired and charge it eventually. A key switch puller, key cap puller. We get 3 bonus switches because potential switches go bad, so they actually give you the replacement, which is fantastic because over time, every now and then, like one might go. That's good. And then you get your some replacement kind of. It's obviously translucent. It's a really nice printing on it. All right, the quality of the plastic is quite nice actually. It's see-through. It's very nice actually. I like that quite a bit. Let's bring in the switch. The little green switch. Okay. Linear switch. Feels very smooth. That feels very smooth, no rattle or anything. See how they actually are. So we're going to start with this guy because this is the. You're going to give me like a little toy that comes with. I'm obviously going to do this first. So I assume they wanted me to review their keyboard, but we're going to review this guy first. All right. He looks like he might be angry or very disconcerted. Look at his face. He's like, he is angry, but he's also like unsure about it. He's like, I don't actually know if I can win this here. Right? See that guy? He's like, I'm going to fight and I'm angry, but I may lose. Right? He's coming in. Coming in hot. Swing, swing. And for the rest of the review, until he is called upon, he will defend the accessories. Okay, so that's important. This is a very cool looking keyboard. I like it very much actually. This is all translucent here. Not fully transparent, but you can definitely see like some of the chassis through. Let's see if we can get some lighting. See that there, that line there? You can definitely see some of the internals. So really cool. It's got its little block up here, so you can set the dude up. You can actually take these off apparently, which is cool. That's neat. USB-C connector there. Left side has on-off switch. There's some kind of scrolly thing that I don't know what it does. I'll have to read the manual. Right side has 2.4 gigahertz, wired or Bluetooth, your decision. Bottom we have flat. 1, 2. So we have 3 heights. This thing already has like a natural wedge to it. You can see that there. Like a pretty pronounced natural wedge. It kind of reminds me of like a older, not something like a Commodore 64 maybe. I mean, it doesn't look like one, but I mean, just the vibe of it kind of has that kind of setup. Like a VIC-20 or Commodore 64, something like that. The printing is very well done. You can see there it's got that nice reflectivity on it. Right, beautiful. It's a beautiful looking keyboard. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very nice looking keyboard. The green here, that kind of lime green, contrasts very nice with the dark. They asked me if I wanted to review this one. I saw a picture of it and I was like, it looks cool. It looks really nice in person. Really, really nice. That looks good. I like that quite a bit. We'll do a typing test in a second, but what I do want to do is pull off a switch. Pull off a cap there. That looks good. So you get your switch there. This is a green switch. Epomaker, right on it. I mean, you can swap them out if need be. You can see that there. They're dual pin style. We'll get a little bit of a typing test here specifically for the sound because it sounds very nice. It sounds really nice. It is a really nice keyboard. A Really nice keyboard. I've done a lot of keyboard reviews recently, even from Epomaker. They're nice, like they're really nice keyboards, but there's something about this, like the actual feeling of this kind of plastic. It's a smooth plastic, but it feels very premium. It just feels nice. There's a cupping to the keys, you can see there. Like it's actually got a cupping like old school keyboards from way back. When you actually place your fingers onto the key, it just feels immaculate because it really does like put your finger into the groove, and the sound is just something else. Okay, so let's get this thing hooked up. We're gonna put this dude on, obviously. Samurai Jack over here. He's kind of like a street dude. I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. I'll have to figure that out as we go. But for now, he can just hang out there. So let's get this thing hooked up. Okay, we have to turn it on. I'm assuming it probably comes with a battery. Dun, 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 dun. Obviously it does because there's lights. Okay, that looks good. Come in here, we'll do a typing test in reality. Okay, so let's do a quick actual typing test here. Now that it's on, I'll check for things like latency. It sounds really nice. So it's a little bit noisier than you might think. If you like, some keyboards are not as noisy, like this Epomaker back here. It has a bit of a lower tone to it because it's just from a different material. But this actual plastic that the keycap is made from has a very unique sound to it. Like we'll listen to this here in the background. Right, listen to that versus this. Right. Well, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Yeah, so like because the material, like it's not fully transparent, but the LED sits at the bottom. So you get this almost like, I don't know, there's a name for that, like ombre, when it's like hair. Is that what it's called? When like people do their hair in like two different tones, where like the tips are like bottom, like kind of one color and it gets darker as you go up. It's got that, or like a dark frosted glass. That looks super freaking cool. Red, oh, that looks cool. Purple. RGB effect is the backspace. So static, I guess. Right, so that's just static right now. Let's go through the different colors. Red. Orange looks really, actually orange looks really cool too on this black. It may not, again, it may not show up well on camera, but looks really cool. That dude's just chilling menacingly in the background. That yellow looks really nice, actually. Damn. Kind of like that yellow a lot, actually. Green looks good. I mean, it goes with the green on the accents and that. That looks really cool. Cyan looks good. It's probably my least favorite so far. Blue looks good. Purple looks really nice. That actually looks really good too. Obviously, just like a white kind of thing. And RGB looks cool, obviously. Red. I actually think I might like the orange or something, or the yellow. Anyways, yeah, I mean, normally I don't go for those kind of colors, but on this black background, it looks really nice. Phew. You know, I think I'm getting more and more into RGB just because it's fun. Like, I never used to really care about it. And I was like, whatever, RGB's for punks. I don't know. I just like it. Like, I don't necessarily need like the rainbowy colors all at one time, but I do like the idea of being able to change the colors, right? Like, it just is a cool thing. So volume up, volume down. What's this one do? Oh, that does the RGB, like right away. Right? Is that what that is? Yeah. But that's volume up, volume down. So that's your volume control. Some of them have knobs there. Some of them have this here. So just quick. Like if you're just typing, you're like, oh, it's really loud all of a sudden. Or really quiet all of a sudden. You can just do that real quick. And the placement of it is really good. Let's get down to business now. What do I think about this keyboard? I mean, it comes with a little like brick Lego dude kind of thing, which is obviously a bribe and going to make me like the keyboard. So that's super cool. This guy's chilling. Yeah, it looks cool, right? Doesn't serve any purpose other than for just being dope. The keycap material is marvelous. It is really, really nice to actually type on, the feeling of it, and it sounds really, really nice to type on it as well. And the switches, I actually like them quite a bit. These linear switches, they are very, very nice. So I'm a big fan of this keyboard. Unfortunately for me, I promised this keyboard to my little brother because I like it a lot. I probably would have kept it, but I am a man of honor. So this one goes to my little brother. He gets a Lego man. You can check him out too. He is on YouTube and he has his own channel and he does funny guy stuff. But if you want to see this keyboard in action from time to time going forward, because I won't have it anymore, my younger brother will. I think it's fantastic. We can get his input on it later, and you know, he can tell me how much he loves it too. But I think it's a super cool looking keyboard. I just think it's awesome. Epomaker just has a cool thing going on here. That's the Brick 87. I will put links in the video description down below. I have no affiliation with Epomaker. I will look for their website and put the links there directly. If I can find this on Amazon, however, Amazon, I do actually have some affiliate links through Amazon. Again, not through Epomaker, but I do actually get a little bit of a kickback if you buy from Amazon. I only have Canada and the US right now, but if you do shop through those links, then it actually supports my channel, because actually a lot of the stuff that I buy, most of the stuff that's on my channel I actually buy. And I'm trying to make this into something where I can streamline and increase production value and that kind of stuff. So it's very useful for me. So I'll put those down below. Don't feel pressured to use them, but if you do, it doesn't increase the cost or anything. It just helps me out. But I'll also put links directly to their website. But this thing's super cool. So thank you to Epomaker for sending it over, because it is very cool.